An exceptionally rare copy of the Declaration of Independence is on display in Bethlehem. It was brought to the National Museum of Industrial History, and this afternoon, the owner of the document made a presentation on its significance. WFMZ's Josh Roltenberg has more.
What does it mean to you to even be in possession of this document?
It's gonna make me cry here.
Tom Lingenfelter says luck doesn't begin to describe owning 2 of only 3 anastatic copies of the Declaration of Independence.
I know if I wouldn't have found it when I did, it wouldn't be here today.
The anastatic copying process uses an acid-based solution and direct contact with the original document to create copies. It was primarily used in the late 1840s, but has gone away with technology. Lingenfelter, a historian from Doylestown, says he found one of them at a flea market in Bucks County nearly 30 years ago.
And I noticed that there was an elderly man had a table there, and he had all kinds of stuff. We usually professionally call it junk.
But as they say, one man's junk is another man's treasure, and Tom bought it for $100. He says he honestly forgot about it until he learned what anastatic printing actually was. Then he called Independence Hall.
Because I talked to them, and they said they hadn't heard of it, anastatic copy. But we have a copy down here, an old copy. I said I'd like to come and see it. I took mine along with me. We put them both on the table. They're identical. I got a physical rush when I looked and saw both of them lying there next to each other, because I knew a background of something that didn't make any sense.
Turns out Tom's copy was created in 1845.
To have a true copy of the Declaration of Independence is really unique.
Andrea Zaya, a curator at the National Museum of Industrial History, says with the museum featuring a hot-off-the-press exhibit and our nation's birthday coming up, it's remarkable to have an artifact of this caliber on site. As for Tom, he says knowing he has 2 copies, he's willing to part with one, but for the right price. In Bethlehem, Josh Roltenberg, 69 News.
A steady crowd of customers streamed into